Here is the simplest test of insight readiness. Could a writer build a strong first storyboard without chasing basic facts? If the answer is yes, the opportunity is probably ready to move into the bid production phase. If the answer is no, the team may still be in discovery mode. And that matters because drafting too early creates rework. It creates generic answers, it creates late questions, it creates unstable solutions, and it pushes pressure onto the bid team that should have been resolved upstream. The readiness test does not need to be complicated. It can be a 30-minute conversation before kickoff using a simple red, amber, green view. Green means we know enough to write. Amber means there are gaps, but owners and deadlines are clear. Red means the bid team is being asked to start without the basic ingredients. There are 10 questions that I use regularly. Do we know what the customer is really trying to achieve? Not just the procurement title, but the business reason behind it. Do we know the customer's main pain points and risks? What are they worried about? What would failure look like for them? Do we know who the key stakeholders are? That includes sponsors, evaluators, operational users, budget owners, influencers, and likely skeptics. Do we understand the competitor threat? Who may bid? How might they position themselves? And where could they appear stronger than us? Do we have clear provisional win themes? Can we explain why we will win in language that is specific to this customer? Is the solution direction stable enough to storyboard? We do not need every detail, but we do need the main operating model, technology position, mobilization approach, commercial logic, and risk position to be clear. Do we know what proof we need? Which KPIs, case studies, examples, testimonials, dashboards, audit results, or local evidence will support the strategy? Does each proof point have an owner? Evidence without an owner often becomes a last-minute chase. Are sensitive claims controlled? That includes legal, financial, AI, environmental, social value, performance, and commercial commitments. Are there known customer issues that must be fixed, explained, or carefully handled before submission? That's the test. If several answers are red, the right response is not to tell the writer to make a start anyway and hope it improves later. The right response is to run a rapid insight sprint. Assign owners, close the facts, stabilize the solution, find the proof, clarify the customer pain, then storyboard. The readiness test should not be used to punish the team. Red is not failure. Red is informative. It tells us where the bid is vulnerable before we waste time writing around a gap. And that's the value. The test protects the bid team from avoidable churn. It protects reviewers from rediscovering basic issues too late. It protects SMEs from repeated urgent requests, and it protects the customer story from becoming generic. So before a major bid starts, ask the simple question: could a writer build a strong storyboard without chasing basic facts? If not, the bid is not ready to write. It is actually ready for insight recovery.